Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is Bobcats Want to Know. You are here with your hosts today, Caylee and Andreas. Here with our special guests are some of our favorite English teachers.
Yeah, hi. Good day, everybody. This is Ms. Gabris Garcia, and I'm teaching English sophomores.
And I'm April Garilao. I'm teaching regular English 9 and pre-AP English 9. Thanks for having us, guys.
Thank you.
So our first questions we want to ask you guys, since you guys are from the Philippines, you guys have a time period of teaching here. What is it like living here and teaching here than it was in the Philippines?
To start with that question, it was a great opportunity to be here and then to be teaching with American students, especially in Bloomfield High School. We are very grateful that we're here. And going back to the question, what is it like to be here and to live here and to teach here? So basically, it's, as what I have mentioned a while ago, it's a tough decision to make, like traveling across the globe to be here. And we've been teaching in the Philippines for quite a while. And it's difficult to be moving out from your comfort zone, of course. And we take this as an opportunity too, or as well, to grow more as a teacher, like by discovering more the culture with other people, especially the American people, and then grow more as a person too. Like we rediscover ourselves. We try to be more flexible when we get here and be more to like understanding the diversity of people.
Yeah.
So
I agree with her. So teaching here is tough, but it's rewarding at the same time because we're not just teaching, we're also sharing our culture in the Philippines. So at the same time, we're learning. So you guys are learning from us, we are learning from you. So we get to explore new places, we grow as a person. So it's such a fun experience.
That's great to hear. What are the differences between like the students here versus the students in the Philippines?
there's
nice
a lot.
question.
Yeah, that's a nice question. There's a lot of differences. So there's a lot of areas that we could talk about this one. So with the classroom setup, it's way more different.
For sure.
It's more of like advanced here compared to our country. But when it comes to like students, basically because of our culture, that's the main thing. That's why we differ a lot. So in the Philippines, when we talk about, we put more value to understanding the kids, with how valued the education is. Like when we go to high school, from elementary to high school, we are heading towards finishing college. And that's the main thing I observe here. It's like most of my students, they don't have really that plan to move on to college because I think they're done. They're going to be looking for work after high school. Whereas in the Philippines, it's more of like, I need to go to college so I can get a good job. So it's basically, that's the difference like there. And then, of course, with a lot of behaviors, I think.
Yep.
I hate to say this, but basically we go back to the culture itself because we are still incorporating, cultural punishments. And then, with our kids, we are really very stern when it comes to discipline in the Philippines. And I don't see that as wrong too, but here it's more of like freedom and it's more of like rights of the students. So basically that's the difference between the two.
All right, I agree. So one thing I can point out is when it comes to class management, in the Philippines, you can just use your eyes and the kids will just behave. Here, it's different. In one classroom, there's like 50 students, and here it's less, so it's less hard for us, like maybe like that. But one like common thing that I can see from here and in the Philippines is like all the kids have stories. Like they act like that because of what's happening in their life. And it's basically the same with kids in the Philippines. So as much as we want to say that kids are behaving like more intense here, we should like go back to like what is this kid's story? So probably everyone, kids in the Philippines, kids here, they have stories to tell. That's all I could say.
So in other words, finding a deeper understanding of
Yes.
the way the kids act,
Exactly.
why they're like that.
Yeah,
Yes.
wherever you are in the world, I think it's the same students. You know, different, diverse stories
Yes.
from different kids.
Yeah.
Thank you guys for that. Did BHS meet your guys' expectations that you had?
Expectations wise, we have different areas to look into expectations. Like with admins, we have a lot of support from the admin people. That's one thing we're very thankful for. And then we have great colleagues here in Bloomfield High School.
Agree.
Yeah, we have a lot of friends like from outside New Mexico. We have different stories to tell too, but we're very grateful that we're here because we are in a very diverse community, and because of that, we don't really have like hard time adjusting with everything because the people are like welcoming. They just don't see you with color, with some minority in the community. You just belong here. So that's the best thing here in Bloomfield and in Bloomfield High School too. So we are very grateful with the admins, with the districts, with our colleagues, and of course with our students too. We get to know more with our American students, and we get to know more ourselves too by understanding our kids.
Yes, exactly. So technology-wise, we're far like a little behind in the Philippines. So everything here is about technology. So yeah, that exceeds our expectation. It helps us to grow more as a teacher so that after our contract here, we can use those experiences, especially in technology, because not all kids in the Philippines can have computers, and that's the sad part. So hopefully, like in the near future, we can apply that as well. When it comes to teaching, we learn a lot of techniques and stuff like that. People here are warm, and we just feel welcome. So I don't think there's a problem. Adjusting, there's always an adjusting phase in every school year. You get a lot of different kids. So I guess yes. So it exceeds our
Yeah,
expectations.
it exceeds our expectations. Yeah.
Yeah.
We love to hear that. Thank you.
You're welcome.
That's
Yes.
it.
Thank you
Thank
guys for
you.
being here. This is the podcast of Bobcats Want to Know, and we had these two fabulous, amazing English teachers with us. We've both had them in our previous years, hopefully.
Yes.
And I think they did a good job.
Thank you so much for
All
being
right.
one of the
Thank
great
you.
students.
All
in
right.
Bloomfield
you
High
guys.
Thank you guys. It's our
Thank you.
pleasure.